There better be like.
All right, questions for Robin. Prudence.
Are they gonna clone blue whales?
It's possible. Maybe they have the DNA in the frozen zoo, so.
But you don't know if they have the DNA?
No, I'm not sure if they have the exact DNA of a blue whale. But they have over 8,400 species there, so it's possible.
The problem with cloning a blue whale is having facilities to clone a blue whale.
You need a big pool.
Exactly.
Lauren.
So you talked a lot about cloning dinosaurs, and from when they were alive to now, the societies have definitely changed a lot. Would bringing them back hurt our societies because, from what we know, they seem to be very dangerous, or would we be able to make them more, like, either smaller or less dangerous to humans and other animals?
Yeah, well, that's something that scientists would always have to think about before they started cloning a whole population of dinosaurs. And it's not like they would just clone like a billion dinosaurs and just let them walk around town. Like it'd be a controlled process, and maybe they'd start with one and see what happens. But it would scientists just wouldn't let people get hurt because of the clones. Like it's going to be a controlled process, and they'd have to have their own specific habitat, and they'd have to have their own food that may have been endangered, like may have been extinct already. So there's a lot of things that go into creating a habitat for dinosaurs.
Tim?
So you keep talking about these new species coming back to life. So could these new species that were extinct cause other species to go extinct?
That's a possibility also, and that's something that scientists also have to think about. But humans have also caused a lot of extinctions, and so that part's not really natural. So a lot of the species that have gone extinct maybe should have still been alive if it weren't for human destruction. And so it's a whole thought process in deciding which animals need to be brought back to life and which ones were not naturally killed off.
I think the danger, though, is that even if, regardless of whether it was human-caused or naturally caused extinction, over time, there are other animals that fill the niches of those extinct animals. And so I think the question is, if we bring the originals back, what's going to happen to those that have now evolved naturally to fill those niches?
Yeah, that's something to think about, but the things like the frozen zoo and conserving the DNA of those animals is just like a safety that we have in case we need research on those animals in the future, or we do, for some reason, need to bring back a dinosaur, stuff like that.
Do you think that, well, instead of just like doing the habitat thing, and just keep every single dinosaur we create in a giant zoo?
Like Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Well, if you've never seen that movie, the people actually do get hurt when they go into Jurassic Park.
Well, it's because the zoo is like 3 islands long, and it's like they've got one gate.
In other words, the world?
They've got one gate, and the pterodactyls break the cage. Some maintenance is terrible.
Yeah, well,
Australia.
that's something that would also have to be thought about before.
Yeah, wouldn't that be sick though?
And it would be a controlled process.
That'd be so scary. So cool. Like you
Other
walk
questions?
and then you unbreak the cage.
Eli, did you have a
Oh, I
question?
did. Wait, like what was the one that they like brought back, the ibex?
The ibex, it's like a goatish type looking thing.
Do you have a picture? Actually, I'll just type it in.
On the internet.
I'll type it in right now.
Was it a perfect clone? Like, if they cloned 2 of them, could they like reproduce or continue?
Oh.
It was an exact clone, but it did die shortly after, kind of like Dolly did. But one of the other barriers that keeps us from bringing back all these species is that they'd have to have a stabilized way to like reproduce and bring back a population, because we can't clone them until there's like hundreds of them. They have to like repopulate by themselves. So.
All right, thank you.